Hey guys, welcome back to Mordor. Last episode when we left off, we were attacking Ulrich in the field. We were going to annihilate him. To the last bone in his body, we will break them all. Amongst other things. But most importantly, though, we are just going to straight up kill him. And before we do that, though, we should really just take a look at his army. We've got 2 archer units of Yoling archers. Specifically, 2 units of infantry and... well, 3 units of infantry, but these bandits, well, they're really extremely light infantry, so we're not too worried about them. And then, of course, we've got Ulrich himself, who is a general, meaning he is escorted by a bunch of Rohan bodyguards. I think what we'll do is we will attack Ulrich, destroy his stack. We could move on to Captain Kaelwolf, but I think what we'll do is instead head south, garner our reinforcements in Minas Tirith, and then march against all of these little itty-bitty stacks one at a time, and then destroy them, etc., etc. But that's enough talk. I think we should just jump right in on the battlefield. I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go. We're going to charge with all of our archers, and of course build our spear line, which has a unit of Uruks on the right flank, halberds that is, and then I've got an armored fist on the left flank because we can take advantage of this itsy bitty little hill here, and then, well, if the left hand don't get you, the right hand will, because that's where a Jew and a supporting unit of raiders are. They're just gonna charge over this little hill and do a bit of an ambush maneuver, I suppose. My orcs are immediately letting loose on the Rohirrim. For some reason, some of my units need to be closer than others, but we should outclass the Rohirrim when it comes to straight up weight of numbers, you know, weight of arrows. Fire arrows in particular. Does fire have weight? There's a question for the ages. We're starting to light some of these assholes on fire. Our Uruk halberds are actually lagging behind because they're in like a special spear formation, I suppose. I feel it prudent to point out as well that this is a battle for the very water towers and keeps outside of Minas Tirith, and I suppose the farms. Oh, what the fuck? This farm has 2 freaking windmills. I don't see very many actual farms. I mean, this looks like it's a small garden. Maybe this is where they grow, I don't know, turnips. Maybe this is a field that we've trodden down. Oh shit, there's actually 2 windmills over there. But what I'm getting at is a farm that size does not require so many goddamn windmills. How much threshing and milling could they possibly be doing with an output like that? You know, it's really astounding to me. But we're going to charge forward with all of our units. The halberds are actually going to do a bit of a flanking move, actually. Oh my god, we're actually roasting a lot of these fucking assholes. My trolls are going to charge around the rear, trying to take out Ulrich. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send the trolls towards Ulrich. Our Uruks are going to flank. Looks like our orc bands are going to charge forward like so. My scouts and everything are going to stop firing. Those halberds are actually going to charge towards Ulrich as well. Looks like we've got a massive encirclement going on here. These Uruks are going to do that, and my trolls are going to charge. Looks like a Jew is charging. We'll get these raiders actually to encircle those militiamen. These halberds are charging ever onward. Looks like Ulrich is going to charge into the rears of my Uruks, unfortunately, and looks like my trolls are going to have to respond in kind. Those halberds, I suppose, will have to make the best of a shitty deal. Oh shit, Adu and my trolls are charging into the rears of the Rohirrim with zest. Unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of Uruks as a result of that charge, although we did slay a huge amount of those archers when a Jew just charged right through their lines. Okay, I don't know, we really need to encircle Ulrich here, and maybe I should get my trolls into a better position because they are currently not doing much. Sounds like we killed half of the Rohirrim, but like I said, we really need to encircle a Jew, so I've got a Jew. Well, I don't need to encircle a Jew, I need to encircle Ulrich. A Jew and, oh shit, my trolls are going to actually run down. Oh, there we go. We've captured Ulrich, and we could ransom him, but of course we're not going to. But there we go. Looks like the Rohirrim are fighting to the very death, which is quite sad when you think about it, but my trolls are going to make it a quick death, if they can at all. And we're going to speed through the battle. Boom! A dude just crushed those bandits, and whatever Rohirrim remain. Looks like my trolls, oh my god, without a care in the world, have just charged through my own Uruk lines. I'm quite sad about my Uruks, actually. They lost a lot of men. Oh my fucking god, there's a unit of Yorling archers left, and they're not hesitating to fire upon my men. They're quite brave. Okay, we're going to run down these archers and head out onto the campaign map, I suppose. This shouldn't take long at all. There's only 50 of them left. We've got 40 Nazgul chasing them down, and oh my god, we've got a lot of crispy Rohirrim on the field here, thanks to my archers, and looks like we actually lost some Nazgul when we charged through those archers, those very archers that we are now running down. Okay, that's good enough. We'll see how we did. What do you think? Clear victory. We captured captured and killed 500 Rohirrim that we're probably just going to execute. Although we did capture Ulrich, which is the main goal here, we're probably going to execute everyone just to kill Ulrich, honestly. And it looks like we lost 260 orcs. Quite a few of those were from my orc bands, and quite a few of those were also from my Uruk unit here, which is not the greatest. But what can we do? Ulrich is only worth 1,000 gold, which is not a lot. So as a result, we will execute him and his men, and he will glitch out and seize, and then fall over dead, of course. As most generals do once you execute them, I suppose. You cut off their head, and well, they I don't know, flail around on the ground. There we go. Adu has gained a Rohan sword, and he has also gained a Rohan shield. So now he has got the full set. He's got both a Rohan sword and a Rohan shield. And then we will... oh shit. We've got some fucking army management to do here. We'll put all of our... Oh my god, I wish I could click things and not fuck it up. We'll put all of our melee units in the city. Then I suppose our scouts as well. There we go. These units will join up with Captain Zagrat. These are our reinforcements that will arrive next turn, and then we can build an army with these units, etc. What can we do in Minas Tirith? We can retrain a few units, quite a few actually, and recruit nothing. Well, shit, we can actually recruit a unit of Morning Guard next turn, which will be quite handy indeed. We've got some weak units here, though, this orc band in particular, but it is, of course, being retrained this turn, and then I just merged some units there. You know what, we may as well just end the turn, really. There's not much to do. Dawndeath has, of course, penetrated deeply into Gondorian lands. Looks like Dol Amroth is under siege already by Captain Emir, and we're going to go and support, in air quotes, because, well... we're going to goad the Haradrim into attacking Dol Amroth by moving into contact and act as though we're going to reinforce, but really, we will actually decline reinforcement. That is, of course, unless we get attacked by Captain Hyman across that bridge there. That's always a possibility. Legolas and Celeborn are still being quite threatening in the north here, so I think we might have to put them down. And we will do right about now. I'm going to attack them right now and declare war on Legolas in particular, and he is of course fled because he's a big bitch. Although I hate to declare war on the Sylvan Elves, I will not pass up on the opportunity to kill Legolas and Celeborn and Brent Mackenzie, and as well as all of their weak units, because they really have no retinue here. It's just a bunch of Sylvan Spearmen, which is basically militia units. Those are the main body of their force. They've got some heavy swordsmen and heavy archers, etc. They are, of course, Sindar archers themselves. But I mean, Legolas the Just, he's the faction heir, and we can just kill him right now. Oh shit, he's the commander of the Wardens, which is, it's not going to matter much because we're going to kill him. He's got some Silmi. May the light of Irindil, our most beloved star, guide the next faction heir on his path to victory. Yeah, not likely. He's probably gonna get killed. I hate to prove it to you. I hate to say it. I don't hate to prove it to you because I'm going to prove it with zest. Guardian of the Carrick. After defending the free people in the Vale of Anduin from orc attacks, Bjorn has chosen to aid you. What? Bjorn himself, Bjorn the Bear Man, is actually accompanying Prince Legolas. Oh, he's got a Watchhound of Huan as well. What does Celeborn have? Oh, he's got Nenya, the Ring of Water, one of the 3 rings of the elves. We may as well take that and bring it back to Sauron. He's also the Lord of Lorien, Lembas, Drillmaster, Biographer, etc. He also has a Watchhound. Huh. You know what? I'm kind of feeling as if we'll never see the frickin' One Ring because we can't venture out of our own lands. We simply cannot afford it, which is quite ridiculous. Looks like Dwarf Wa and Prince Legolas the Just are about equal in command, I suppose, although our balance of power is quite in favor of us, 5-2. I mean, if we were betting men, that's what we would bet. 5-2, I suppose. I'm kind of wondering how these spiders are going to do. I suppose we'll find out. The spiders and the trolls will flank around and just absolutely demolish the elves. But anyway, we may as well fight the battle. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Well, this could not be a more perfect battlefield as we are currently deployed on a sheer fucking cliff face. I've got my siege equipment deployed, of course, on the massive hill, and shit, they can let loose already, which is going to immediately force the elves to come to me. I've got my massive spear line, and in retrospect, I have a huge amount of spear units. Almost half my force is spear units. Oh my god, look at these fuckers. These guys are nasty. Oh shit, did you guys hear that? This is the first time I've used these spiders. Look at their freaking mandibles. I cannot wait until these guys charge into the rears of the elves and start biting their plump behinds. We are actually beginning to let loose with our siege equipment, and holy shit, a unit of Sylvan Heavy. Oh, that's some massive collateral damage there. Looks like my trolls have some kind of issue with this this monastery here, which is quite weird. But these Sylvan Heavy archers are marching forward, and my elves are, well, not my elves, but my archers are letting loose. I think Dwarf Wa is going to ride out to meet them and just flatten them. Looks like the rest of the elves are firing as well. We're going to focus fire on these horse archers here and see what we can do. Looks like the elves are actually... Oh, here we go. Dwarf Wa is charging. There we go. We flattened those elves. I wonder if we can... No, we can't actually deploy our spears on the hill at all, which is a little unfortunate. But there we go. Dwarf Wa has wiped a unit off the face of the planet. There's only 8 of them left, and they've already... they haven't fled, actually, which is quite odd. My flanking force with the spiders is going to go this way, if at all possible. Can I... Okay, we'll just do that. Whatever works. And then my trolls will climb down the hill like so. Can they climb down the hill? No. This is the unfortunate aspect of our hilltop deployment. It seems that we're all forced down this little pass here. Maybe my trolls can deploy like so. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. Okay, my orcs are streaming down to meet the elves. We're going to focus on those Sindar archers, which are the generals, of course. I don't know what my scouts are firing at, but they're letting loose with zest. Looks like the horse archers are actually going around the flank. Can we fire at any of these assholes? Apparently we cannot. Okay, which is kind of odd. But my siege equipment is going to fire. Fire away. Fire away. Ballistas now. Perched precariously on the cliff face. Boom! That was a sick shot, bro. Pure beauty. My spiders are going to try to run down these Sylvan horse archers. I don't know how effective they're going to be at that roll, but I suppose we'll find out. Some of my orcs are coming around the flank. This is terribly hilly terrain, and unfortunately, I'm not sure how effective I'm going to be at attacking these assholes. But you know what? I'm going to send all my orc bands forward to absorb the arrows. I'm going to get my one flanking force to come like so. There we go. My troll catapults are continuing to fire. My spiders are relentlessly pursuing those horse archers. Oh my god. They're keeping up pace too. We just have to get them in the snare of our mandibles, and then we're good to go. these units, I suppose, well, they're not going to advance. They're just going to watch as we fire at the elves, I suppose. I would prefer to sack these guys and then continue onwards before anything else. Okay, you know what? We may as well charge with all of our orc bands, get these guys tied up, and then we can, of course, do a bit of flanking. That would be wunderbar. Okay, looks like all the elves are now declared upon. Charge-wise, my siege equipment is going to stop firing. Maybe I should have let the firing commence a little longer. Oh my god, my spiders have charged the horse archers. Oh my Jesus. They're just tearing these guys apart. And yet they have not fled. Where is Dwarvois? Oh my god, he's sitting around the flank like a big dumb idiot. Okay, all of our orc bands have charged and they've tied down the elves. Looks like the Sindar archers have cleverly pulled back, and I suppose we'll have to charge in with our trolls. Our Morning Guard and the like are going to hold the line whilst we rout these fuckers. Looks like we've got some Sylvan Spearmen on the flank, and all of these units actually can deal with them easily. The spiders are... Oh my god, they've torn the Sylvan Horse Archers a new one, really. And they're going to come back to support. Where are my trolls at? They are currently in combat. Have we broken the elves? No, they're fighting bravely. The Sylvans are fighting quite bravely. Oh my god, my orc bands are not actually too poorly armored now that they've been upgraded. Looks like my orc raiders are going to run down the Sylvan Spearmen. I need my trolls actually to come around and then attack there. A Jew is... my mistake, a Jew. Dwarvois is going to come around the flank like so and charge those Sylvan Spearmen. My spiders are still... Well, they cut down all of those horses, so now they're going to attack some of these Sindar archers in the rear, I suppose. Where are my trolls at? They're still currently in combat, and we have yet to rout any of these assholes. All of my orc units on this flank are now engaged. I just need to rout them as well. Here come my spiders. Holy shit, they're relentless as well. They don't seem to want to break. Well, I mean not break, but they don't seem to be affected by fatigue, which is kind of odd. So we're going to attack those units there. These spiders, rather, are going to come in and attack these forest wardens. My trolls are going to charge in the rear. I really want to break this flank so I can roll up the line. Looks like the Sindar archers have advanced to attack Dwarvois, but instead they've been charged by my fucking spiders. Gee golly, they just knocked a bunch of them over. They just bowled them over. And then Dwarvois is going to come around the flank like so, and of course attack while my spiders pull back. My trolls are smashing those forest wardens, looks like. My orc bands aren't doing too bad. They're absorbing the casualties, of course, which is to be expected. These guys aren't doing so hot. There goes Dwarvois charging the archers. They didn't do so hot. That was a really weak charge. These mountain trolls are going to charge those Sylvan Spearmen like so, as those spiders. We'll just fucking double team these Sindar archers with all of my units like so. There we go. We're bringing them down with all of these charges. Holy shit. Let's see if we can get our spiders to attack those forest wardens. Maybe we can break some of these assholes, especially if I let loose a Nazgul Screech. There we go. Got some really weak-ass charges coming from my trolls and Dwarvois as well, which is a little upsetting. They should be the linchpins in my army, but I think my trolls are having issues disengaging is what it is. My orc raiders are stretched to the nines as they chase down those elves. I should actually roll up the flank, this flank as well, with my fucking spears. There we go. My trolls have fully disengaged, it looks like. And then they can do that. Get those spiders to charge. Gonna get Dwarvois to do a rear charge on these Sylvan Spearmen as well. If he would only do that. There we go. Okay, we're losing some Nazgul in that unit. There go my trolls. Fucking doing some shitty charges again, as always. It looks like one of my trolls, two of my trolls perhaps, are caught in combat, and that's what's causing the whole issue. My spiders are just running down the Sindar archers. Oh my god. Holy fucking Christ. These things are fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I'm having some issues disengaging with my trolls, unfortunately. I think that's what it is. No, they seem to have done it. Seems kind of odd that they are having issues with that, but we'll charge those Sindar archers with my trolls. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know what my orc raiders are doing. They are being very ineffective right now, but my halberds are going to come around the flank here once they're out of pike formation and then attack like so. My trolls need to break those forest wardens. We'll go after these Sylvan Spearmen like so. My Black Numenorians as well. We'll double team all of these guys. There we go. The spiders will charge the Sindar Elves. See what goes on. We've lost only 30% of our force, which is quite good. I think we're tearing these elves apart. We're tearing them a new one. Of course, all of our losses are in our, what would you say, our orc bands as well. Because our orc raiders are just chasing these Sindar archers to the end of the earth. And we're not being too effective on the charge. And the elves are having the chance to get some charges off themselves. And they will not rout, which is quite unfortunate. I do not want to lose my trolls, and I'm a little upset that I'm losing so many of my spiders as well, but these elves just will not rout. Pull back my trolls, get another charge off. Where is Dwarvois? He charged into 3 of those assholes. Looks like my halberds are doing a fucking weak-ass charge. See, this map is really terrible for charges. It's just so fucking hilly, and we're actually losing a lot of Nazgul from all of these charges. Oh my god, these... What are these? Sylvan Spearmen have charged into my spiders quite mercilessly, and now I have to retreat with them. Oh my god, my trolls are kind of underperforming as well, which is a little annoying. Where can Dwarvois charge? Looks like my halberds are now cutting through the Sylvan Spearmen. Okay, let's charge this unit here. My trolls are being chased. Shit. My fucking spiders and my trolls are going to double team that general unit. If I can break one of the generals, that would be great. Well, that wasn't a bad charge, actually. I have yet to break any of these Sylvans, though, which is quite annoying. I think my trolls are... No, they're very tired, actually. And my spiders are doing some work, as usual. My Uruk's going to charge some Forest Wardens, and then Dwarvois will charge some Sylvan Spearmen. I don't know what the fuck my raiders are doing. Oh, I just want them to engage these Sindar archers, but these guys are just assholes, and they refuse to engage. There we go. As long as we chase them away from the field, that means their generals won't have too much of an advantage in the battle. Looks like this one unit of Sindar archers is very nearly taken down to size. Dwarvois doing yet another charge into the rears of these Sylvan Spearmen, and they've actually broken. Wonderful. Now we can roll up the flank, and we'll take out this unit here. Dwarvois will line up a charge like so. Looks like my Uruks are going to chop those Sylvan Elves up as my spiders chase down. These fucking things are just relentless. They run at horse speed, and they just bowl everyone over once they engage in combat, much like my trolls. But my trolls are understandably even more powerful, it seems. And then Dwarvois just did a weak-ass charge, looks like, against those spearmen. We're losing a few men there. My trolls, yet again, refuse to disengage. My spiders are actually not doing too bad against these generals. Looks like we're going to have issues killing the generals, though. That's the thing. They're a named character as well, so they're going to refuse to break. So we're going to have a hell of a time actually running them down and killing them. My spiders are doing their best, though. Looks like they're hitting... Oh, it's fucking Legolas himself. They've encircled Legolas. Oh my god, his face is bloody. His nose is dripping blood. My Uruks are tearing down those Forest Wardens. There's only one of them left, and for some reason my troll cannot break them. Another weak-ass charge by Dwarvois. Quite underwhelming. Maybe my trolls can rectify the situation here. But there we go. My spiders have killed Prince Legolas. Oh, fuck. It's too good. Prince Legolas the Just, cut down in his prime by a vicious fucking horde of spiders that just swarmed him. Unfucking believable. And now, obviously, the rest of his army is going to rout. There's only 2 archers left in his unit. But if we can just pin down the remaining units of Sindar archers and slay those generals as well, that would be frickin' fan-fucking-tastic. We've actually taken a massive amount of casualties in this battle. 1/3 of our army is gone, which, though not stellar, I think the fact that Legolas is dead, it's well worth it. My maulers are cutting a bloody swath through those Sindar archers, and now we're just waiting for Dwarf Wa, my trolls, and my spiders to line up for the ensuing carnage here. Looks like we're going to chase that unit to the ends of the earth. This unit, however, is wavering. Maybe we can pull back and get them to get away from the edge of the battlefield, because I don't want to break them and then have them just flee immediately off the edge of the battlefield. That would be quite depressing. I want to kill not just Legolas, but also Celeborn. I want Celeborn to be chopped down by spiders. Spider mandibles just clacking together like doing a predator type thing. And then we'd be like, "You are one ugly motherfucker," and then that would be great. Anyway, I suppose the spiders are going to immediately just ransack these elves when they get the opportunity. They are exhausted though. Dwarf Wa is fresh, my trolls are exhausted as well, so I suppose we could engage with Dwarf Wa just to tie them down. This unit though is running to the very ends of the earth in order to evade all of my orcs, which is not good enough because my orcs, though they tire, are quite relentless themselves. Okay, the Sindar elves actually are going to charge my forces, and you know what, I'm going to stick all of my cavalry after them. Look at that, they've broken, and now my fucking spiders are going to run them down, as well as Dwarf Wa. I wonder, can we take out Celeborn the just by knocking him out like so? Can we? Can we do it? We've taken out the remainder of his unit, but he himself has yet to fall, and it doesn't look like... Did we do it? No, he just took a hit, and he just kept on rolling. Maybe if my spiders swarm him... Can we swarm the spiders? Like so? Can we do it? Can we surround him with spiders like we did Legolas? We've done it. We've surrounded him. This guy's fucked. I think it's Celeborn, or it's Brett McKenzie. One of the two. Either way, we got him. Looks like he's done. Who is this? Celeborn the Just. Oh my fucking god. I cannot believe it. This is immersion breaking, but it's just too good to pass up. You would not think that Celeborn, Legolas, as well as some other unnamed elven general would be cut down by spiders and orcs and trolls and whatnot. But there you have it. You've witnessed it with your very own mannish eyes. Well, or womanish eyes. I mean, if you're of the womanly persuasion, of course. And now Brett McKenzie himself is fleeing the battlefield. He and his men know that the jig is up, and they have to get out while they still can. So I suppose... Oh, there's Brett McKenzie right there. Holy shit. We'll just get our spiders to crowd Brett McKenzie like so, because it's proven quite effective in the past. And my trolls will just charge, whatever. All of my units are just going to charge these guys because they should know better. They should just give up when they have the chance, but they just keep skirmishing and the like because they don't know when to give up. But there we go. Dwarf Wa is charging into the flank. Oh shit, we actually lost quite a lot of Nazgul there. Charging into the flanks of the elves, but my spiders are all over it. Looks like we actually broke this unit just charging with Dwarf Wa. So maybe my orc bands would catch Brett McKenzie. That would be fucking great. Okay, we're gonna head him off at the pass here. No, have we done it? Yep. We've actually encircled Brett McKenzie with my orc bands. And can they do it? My spiders? Well, we might have to rely on the spiders yet again. I don't know where I'm going to be able to retrain these spiders, though. That's the only thing. Because I won't be able to do it in Thornburg, I don't think. I'd probably have to capture Dol Guldur again before I can retrain these guys, which is a damn shame, because these guys are just fucking general killers. It's got to be said, they just swarm all over, encircle, and slay all generals of all persuasions. Oh, I really hate the general hunting that you have to do sometimes, but Brett McKenzie really does. Oh my god, one of my... Oh, I thought my orcs died, but no, it was just my trolls bowling them over. And speaking of bowling over, my troll just fucking kicked Brett McKenzie in the ass, and he fell down. And now... Oh, this is an absolute mess. I've just got all sorts of evil charging and attacking Brett McKenzie, and he just refuses to fall. He is actually the strongest of all generals, it appears. I don't know if this is entertaining for you guys to watch, but it's entertaining as hell for me. Holy fuck. Oh my fucking god. My orcs are just being thrown asunder by my spiders who hunger for general blood. And they've got it. They got it as well as my trolls. My trolls also kicked the shit out of everyone. one unit of Sylvan heavy elves remains. So we're just gonna fucking sick my spiders yet again on those units. There we go. My trolls as well. They're gonna watch their impending doom just fucking swarm forward. But there's not much they can do about it. Well, they could give up. Fuck, these guys have quite a lot of range now that I'm looking at. Oh my god, look at these things go. Trolls too. The trolls are a little, oh my god, they're a little less intimidating because these spiders just swarm all over everything. And they also scream like men, which I think is the most terrifying aspect of giant spiders. If a group of giant spiders charged towards me and it sounded like not only screaming men but also weeping women, that would really freak me the fuck out. But there we go, a clear victory. We killed and captured 800 elves and actually captured and killed 3 Sylvan generals, but we did lose 1,400 orcs in the process, but that's mostly out of our orc bands, and that is working as intended. So, I suppose we can head back to Thornburg victorious. It's kind of weird. Celeborn is worth the same amount as this unnamed asshole. I think we killed Legolas outright because his unit wasn't fleeing. He was just being a dickhole, and we had to kill him. But we're going to execute the remainder of the elves. And there we go. We just stack wiped that entire elven army, it appears. There we go. 3 generals falling and twitching in quick succession. There we go. Oh, that's kind of weird. He fell forward. Very rare that you see that animation. But anyway, that's fucking wonderful. I'm sure that there's going to be an elven stack headed to Thornburg to exact revenge upon us, but I'm not too worried about it. Not after what we just fucking accomplished. I'm kind of wondering, though, what should we stick in Thornburg? Maybe the spiders, because I don't want to lose them. The trolls. Actually, you know what? I should just leave a full stack outside of Thornburg. What can we retrain in Thornburg? Orc bands. So I suppose we'll grab our orc bands. We'll do a bit of merging, like so. Create the strongest unit known to man. And then we can do a bit of retraining in Thornburg as well. There we go. We can also retrain some of these raiders that we have. We'll do a bit of merging there as well. Look at that, 20 men in that unit that we can retrain. See, this isn't too bad. We've got some reinforcement units in Thornburg for our Morning Guard. We've got some Uruk halberds as well. Not too bad at all. We'll actually grab those units right about now to reinforce the Warvois in the field, and we may as well... well, no, we'll leave these 2 units for retraining. We may as well recruit... we're recruiting orc bands in Barad-dûr, and we may as well just let that complete. Okay, there we go. That's the battle in the north. We took out one general, General Ulrich of Rohan, just north of Minas Tirith, and then we just completely annihilated, I would say, a very strong force of elves. We took out 3 generals, not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 for the price of 1. We just stack wiped there. And one of them was the faction heir as well, and he had full fucking command. So I think we're in the green there, in the black maybe. We did lose a lot of orcs there. I would say that was an even trade, but I think that severely weakened the Sylvan elf war effort, and I'm actually a little bit in disbelief that had happened. But there's nothing to be done about it now that it's happened. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna end the episode here. This is still the same turn as last episode, but when you're being as productive as you are and just totally slaying generals left, right, and center, I mean, it does take time, so understandably I have not yet ended the turn, but we have run out of time, so I'm gonna have to say thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you guys next episode.